Good evening, ma'am.
How are you doing today?
I am doing great, ma'am. No complaint as such.
Okay, that's good to know. How was your day?
It was, ma'am, a pleasant, uneventful, pleasant day, I would say.
Okay. Okay, that's great. Wonderful. So I would like to know more about you, considering we are having this conversation for the first time. So if you can introduce yourself, please.
Definitely, ma'am. So my name is Vijay Laxmi. I hail from Rajasthan. By profession, I am a teacher, and I am a mother of one kid. And in my free time, I love to take care of the plants and
Mm.
garden.
Okay, great. Wonderful. That's nice to know about you. I'll introduce myself now. As you would already know, my name is Meghna. I hail from a city called Mysore, which is in Karnataka. Yes. So tell me, Miss Vijay Lakshmi, what brings you on this platform, EnglishYaari? What kind of challenges are you facing?
Ma'am, by profession, I am a teacher, so everybody supposed to be fluent, but
Mm,
due to my environment and lack of the practice, sometimes I stuck
mm.
and sometimes I starting fumbling. So that is the reason. Uh, that is the reason. No, I thought why should
Miss,
no practice it?
yes, can you hear me, ma'am? Because you're not visible
I try to rejoin, ma'am.
to me
Okay, give
now.
me 1 minute.
So can you please rejoin? Yes, I'm able to see you now. Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So you were saying that sometimes you get stuck and you may start fumbling, right? And you feel that you don't have the environment wherein you can practice more with
Yes,
someone speak in English, right?
yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay. All right. Great. So we'll have a general conversation if you feel more comfortable, or else if you want to have conversation on the given topic which is there, we could do it on that as well. So what do you prefer?
Ma'am, as per your wish, I will go.
Yes? Okay, okay, all right. So for a few minutes, we can have a general conversation and then we'll move on to the session topic. Okay?
Okay, ma'am.
Okay,
Right.
okay, all right. So the first, I hope I'm audible to you.
Yes, ma'am, you are audible.
Yes. So the first thing what I want to know from you is that considering you have been in the teaching profession, right? If you had to share some of your learnings, okay, with somebody who might want to be a teacher in future, right? So what kind of learnings would you share with this person in connection to teaching profession?
Yes, ma'am. So,
Hmm,
first of all, I would say I can tell ma'am about the Rajasthan and Rajasthan Education Department because
hmm,
I
hmm,
have
hmm,
cracked successfully that examination.
hmm,
If a
hmm,
person
hmm,
who is aspirant and who is preparing for competitive examination, so I would say the person have to put effort, and sometimes I usually say the person who asked me about the preparation, so
hmm.
I generally say you have to underground, you have to cut, and you have to
Ah,
focus
hmm,
all your studies, all your syllabus.
hmm, hmm,
First, I would say just take your syllabus and paste into a bowl and check and clarify what kind of the syllabus IPSC decide for your
hmm,
examinations.
hmm,
Considering the all things, after that you should collect the matter,
hmm.
authentic method. There is a no
Mm,
need to run after any
mm,
notes and
mm,
nobody and no need to collect so much no
mm,
content and so much
mm,
syllabus this or that. Sometimes
mm,
students
mm,
they are collecting so much and they don't have time to read even. So
mm,
first of all,
mm, mm,
select the authentic books related to the syllabus, prescribed syllabus,
mm,
and
mm,
after that start one by one. The learner
mm,
is in initial stage, so just I got a advice from my sister-in-law. So
mm,
that time she told me,
mm,
without considering, oh, I am not getting anything, just start
mm,
reading and just put the
mm,
date. And first time
mm,
when you
mm,
read that time, maybe you didn't get anything, but
mm,
after second time, third time, you
mm,
have to be consistent this
mm,
particular
mm,
syllabus. And
mm,
after that, ma'am, everyone have to tailor according their
Mm,
pace, according their
mm,
caliber. uh,
correct.
we can't say you should wake up early morning and you
Mm,
should read.
mm,
Sometimes some people are no night owls, some are early
mm,
bird. So it
mm,
depends very person to person. And
mm,
definitely, second thing I would say,
mm,
you to take part in test series. I took
mm,
part
mm,
in test series. Without test
mm,
series, we can't
mm,
evaluate our
mm,
preparations, our
mm,
caliber, where we are
mm,
lagging behind,
mm,
which area we need to improve.
mm.
So I
Correct.
would say the person who is try to escape and try to run from the test. So I would say you need some more time, you need some more preparation. If
Mm,
you have courage to take part any test series, so that
mm,
day
mm,
I would say you are prepared for the competitive
mm,
exam.
mm, right. Wonderful.
Definitely,
Mm,
yes, ma'am. If
mm,
let's take example, suppose you
mm,
some less mark in first test.
mm,
So there is
mm,
no need to lose your heart.
mm,
You should
mm,
improve. You should bounce
mm,
back and just
mm,
focus on your lagging area where you are lagging.
mm,
So
mm.
in that manner, try to guide him or her.
Excellent, excellent, wonderful. I loved how you gave a real-time example of how it works, how one needs to prepare, right? Even though you might be a teacher, right? A lot of people, what happens is they develop complacent behavior, right? By complacent behavior, what I mean is, oh, I know this. I don't have to study about it. I don't have to read about it just because they are not students anymore, right?
Mm.
But that is not the attitude teacher is supposed to have if the person wants to be a teacher, right? We need to be open to learning, and most
Yes.
importantly, like you said, that preparation is what takes you on a long run, or it takes you a long way,
Yes.
right? And you
Mm.
have to be consistent with your efforts, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, great. Wonderful. Now, if you had to share with me some of your general learnings, like life lessons, right? Considering you may have learned through different situations or experiences or through different people that you meet, right? So, if you had to put together some learnings or life lessons to share it with a youngster, what would you
Mm.
share?
Yes, ma'am. So
Hmm.
my mother used to tell me
Hmm.
we should consider pity, mercy, love. We should
Hmm.
go with this kind of the humanity's
Hmm.
virtue. But
Hmm.
ma'am, in this era, I
Hmm.
would say, and I usually say, my son, you
Hmm.
should no pragmatic approach along with. There is
Hmm.
no harm, mercy, love, pity, kindness.
Hmm.
Do be a benevolent person, but
Hmm.
just if you are go with the only emotional things, say some
Hmm.
at the point of some time you feel you deceit and
Hmm.
you cheated by other one. So
Hmm. Hmm.
just know, ma'am, there is a old saying: if you are
Hmm.
living in a Rome, so do what the Romans are doing.
Hmm. Hmm. Correct. You're
We are
right.
living in this era, so we have
Hmm.
to make pace with this era. So
Hmm.
first of
Hmm.
all, I
Hmm.
would say look around, observe the
Hmm.
people. I am
Hmm.
not always with you.
Hmm.
No,
Hmm.
and
Hmm.
with our kids, our learners, students. So first of all, you should observe and
Hmm.
try to give your best with indifference from the result.
Hmm. Right. Absolutely correct.
In this era, ma'am, I
Hmm.
observe from the very humble class, they are
Hmm.
doing outstanding in their field.
Hmm.
They have
Hmm.
interest and passion. So first
Hmm.
of all, follow your passion, do
Hmm.
your best with honesty. There is no need to worry about the result. You
Hmm.
should be indifference from
Hmm.
repercussions. What would come
Hmm.
out if I do this or that?
Hmm. Right. Correct.
If you
Absolutely.
blindly follow someone, oh, he is doing this, should I go? So it will not work. Do
Hmm.
you have any passion? Do you have
Hmm.
caliber? So first
Hmm.
observe things
Hmm.
and
Hmm.
find out your niche and passion. And
Hmm.
after that, you should follow. So once, ma'am, earlier I was much into the mathematics, but
Hmm. Hmm.
no, English is a language and it is has a prestige in our society. It has a
mm,
prestige in our society. So that I
mm,
took English subject and I have
mm,
done my master of English, even though
mm,
I don't have interest. And
mm,
on
mm,
the top of that, I have did my master through the
mm,
correspondence. So
mm,
I had to struggle a lot, and still I
mm,
learned this language. No, I
mm.
have put in my effort. But if
Right.
if if I know, if I had no gone with my subject mathematics, so
Mm,
things
mm,
would have no been different.
mm. Correct.
I have
Absolutely.
I have learned from my lesson. You
Mm,
should go with your passion. There is a no need to
mm,
follow. There is
mm,
a no need to.
mm,
I know my students and they are very good at drawing, but some
mm.
parents they don't allow to go drawing. You should
Correct.
choose only the PCM and biology
Mm,
medical. So I try
mm,
to make them understand. Please
mm,
let them do what they want to do in their life.
mm, mm,
They will do definitely outstanding if they go
mm.
with their patients.
Correct. With passion, right? So turning passion into profession, if not profession, try to have it as an essential part of your life, right?
Right.
That is what you were trying to stress
Mm,
on the point, right? Okay.
mm,
Great, wonderful. I completely agree with all the points that you shared. And I think you also threw light on the part about how we need to step out of our comfort zone, right?
yes.
We need to step out of our comfort zone and try to explore the things which we like,
Mm,
which can suit our life or our likes and dislikes, right? And accordingly work around it, right?
mm, yes.
Okay,
Yes.
okay, great, great.
I observe
Now,
my
yes.
my I observe many students. They
Mm,
don't have
mm.
interest in studies. They just want to do their own business.
Ah,
And they just
correct,
start their startup to become an entrepreneur. But their
correct.
parents force them. No, you should go with the
Mm,
studies
mm,
and you should do at least
mm,
no graduation and
mm,
master. So if the person is
mm,
not in graduation and master, and then after that he or
mm,
she will think about,
mm.
oh, what will the next, and that time might be they lose their interest and energy and
Correct.
time also. So I
Absolutely.
think, mm, yes
Mm.
ma'am.
Yes, yes, you may please continue.
So parents should let them do whatever they want to do. Just not take as a matter of their prestige.
Mm,
Oh, my son is only 10th pass and my daughter is only 12th pass. If they
mm,
have, just, let's take example. Nowadays, girls have much into
mm,
in to
mm,
become a fashion designer and beauticians.
mm,
So
mm,
it
mm,
is no, ma'am, it different kind of the, no, we can say the profession in middle class
mm,
family.
mm.
They
Correct.
don't want to,
Absolutely.
they don't
They
want.
don't, they'll not accept it as a profession, right? Now, if
Yes,
somebody is good at art, of let's say giving a stylish haircut, now it's not everybody's cup of tea, isn't it?
ma'am.
Right? I believe that it's a magical aspect that they have in their hands. But a lot of families don't consider it respectable. And I wonder why, right?
Yes,
Mm,
yes. And
mm,
to be to make embroidery, to dye
mm,
henna their hands, they
mm,
don't consider, oh, it is a profession, but I would say
mm.
it is their future must be bright if they
Correct.
adapt. Mm,
Mm, correct. Yes, that factor should also be considered whether they can turn that passion into profession, right? And if it can become their sustainable way of earning for their livelihood,
yes, yes,
right?
ma'am.
Yes, yes. Okay. So I would request you to please rejoin, ma'am, because your video went off, but I didn't want it to interrupt while you were speaking. So if you can rejoin, please.
Okay, okay.
Yes.
Now am I
Yes,
audible, ma'am?
yes, I'm able to see you, ma'am. I didn't want it to interrupt while you were speaking, so which is why I just waited for the time, right? Okay,
Okay.
yes. So, coming to the next thing, what I want to ask you is that has there been a challenging situation in your life which taught you something? That's first thing I want to know. And the second thing, what I want to know is how did you overcome that challenging situation?
Yes, ma'am. So
Mm,
I usually, ma'am, told my learner, my student, if
mm,
you have
mm,
labor,
mm,
there is no need to. Nowadays, youth have a
mm,
no point of view. First, we get any job, any random
mm,
job, and after that, we will think about. But yeah,
mm,
it's okay some extent. But when once you get into any job, any profession,
mm,
that time sometimes you stuck with only that position. So
mm,
you should dream, big dream. You should have a big
mm,
dream, and
mm,
after that, first try to complete big dream. If you are
mm,
no dream about your career, about your profession, you can't fulfill in your future.
mm, mm,
I
mm.
was no stuck with earlier. I got a job in as a clerical staff in social welfare department, so I had
Okay.
to struggle a lot to get out
Mm,
this profession.
mm,
But
mm,
while I was preparing and along with I am doing, I was doing that job, so I have less time for the preparations, and it is the government job,
mm,
so it
mm,
is
mm,
not possible to take long leave for the preparation. So
mm,
sometimes I
mm,
take to give you example. If you have caliber, some student
mm,
very
mm,
bright, they have sharp
mm,
minded.
mm,
So
mm,
if you have an caliber, if you have strength, and you can go for long competitive examinations, so
mm,
you
mm,
can go for UPSC examinations and other RPSC examination. You
mm,
can go
mm,
for NEET and IIT.
mm, mm,
And if you, first you should
mm,
identify your caliber and your strength. How
mm,
much
mm,
you put effort, and
mm.
then
Correct.
you should decide your professions.
Mm,
Learning,
mm,
I have learned this
mm,
because
mm,
I got this job
mm,
after
mm,
many efforts and after many trials.
mm. Correct. Yes, you're right. Absolutely. So, caliber, considering caliber along with effort, that is what will fetch you with right opportunities, right? Of
Right
course,
opportunity.
there,
Mm.
right. Of course, there is a small factor of luck which should work in
Yes.
your favor, right? But otherwise, rest of it, the 95% or 97% aspect is in our hand, right?
Yes, ma'am, we can say that
Mm,
chance and luck, it
mm,
will work when we are
mm,
putting effort. If we are just
mm,
sitting on idle, so we can't
mm,
say luck and chance will work
mm,
for us. Yes,
mm,
sometimes we put lot of effort, and instead of
mm,
putting effort, we fail,
mm,
and
mm,
we don't get any success. But I would say with
mm,
the persistence, we
mm,
can do any, we can do, at least we gain at that
mm,
level knowledge, we can do with that level of knowledge. I heard
mm,
about many tutors,
mm,
Vikas Divyakirti sir. If you
mm,
have
mm,
read only UPSC syllabus, at
mm,
least you
mm.
will become a good human being.
Correct. Yes, absolutely. And you learn so much throughout that process, right? So it's
Throughout
not
the
just
process.
about cracking the exam, or it's
Mm,
not just about, just understanding the procedure. But at the end of the day, you learn so much about the topics, you learn so much about yourself, right?
mm.
So that's apt to what has been told. That's very
Yes,
apt, I would say.
ma'am.
Mm,
Many aspirants they cracked successfully and they become IPS and no DM and all. And after that, they left their job and they prepared many students for this kind of this sort of the examinations.
mm,
We
mm,
have many examples. They are doing social works also. So
mm,
it is not all about getting a good jobs. First,
mm,
we should have knowledge, and after that, we can
mm,
do anything. We
mm.
have it opens many doors.
Correct. Absolutely. I completely agree to the point that you shared. Agreed. Now, what I want to ask you is that if you could go back in time and change a situation, okay, which situation would you pick and what would you change about it?
So just earlier I told you, ma'am,
Ah, ah,
I have done my master in English. So first of all,
right.
I would like to change that situation.
Ah, okay. Ah,
I would do my
ah,
graduation in mathematics, and I would do my
ah.
master in the mathematics. But it is my first love, I would say.
Okay. Wow. I'm so impressed that I'm sure you're good with numbers, right?
And
And
I know
mm,
first, that time in my mind, oh, my first priority to get a job only. I
mm, mm,
never knew. give any no my
mm,
mind choice this or
mm,
that.
mm,
I would
mm,
choose
mm,
only the teaching. Just I
mm.
got stuck with the clerical staff and I got frustrated and I suffered a lot
Okay.
and along with
Mm,
my family suffered a lot because the
mm,
person is not feel content with your with job
mm.
and profession.
Correct.
So family and the person they all
Mm,
suffer. So
correct.
I
Absolutely.
didn't like that
Mm,
time. I don't know
mm,
now maybe changed the
mm,
mm, people mind and perspective
mm,
or an our system,
mm,
but I would say
mm,
there is a no
mm,
dramatic change in our
mm,
system. I never
mm,
liked
mm.
ma'am our system.
Mm, Right, correct. Yes, there are a lot of changes which are still required, right?
Hmm.
Even in the aspect of education, right? There are a lot of things which needs to be changed, but for now we can only hope, right,
Yes.
that the changes take place,
Yes. If
right?
no, ma'am,
Mm,
we
mm,
have to
mm,
visit any office and we just have
mm,
to get done small things. We have
mm,
to
mm,
wait and sometimes we have to pay cash under the table. So I
Correct.
never like this
Yes.
kind of a system.
Yes, correct. Absolutely. Yes. It feels very uncomfortable, and we know it's not right, but
Hmm.
I guess this is how it has become now, right?
Things changed, ma'am, just you
Mm,
said, but not
mm,
that much changed. We
mm,
expect, oh,
mm,
now everything is no smooth
mm,
going.
Correct.
So
Yes.
people suffered a lot. And that time
Mm,
I am
mm,
even a government employee, and sometimes
mm,
I
mm,
have to get done the things in my same office, and we
mm,
I had to wait for
mm.
3 7
Wow.
months.
Wow.
So
Yes.
sometimes no that time I oh
Mm,
how can
mm,
no human people survive no this source of the environment? How can
mm.
they how much they suffered? I can
Correct.
imagine.
Absolutely. Yes. So I think with this, the new skill that we have to develop is patience, right?
Yes.
Right,
And
which
I
is
think
sad but
Indian have
required.
yes, ma'am. We Indian have no lot of patience. I
Yes,
would say.
yes, yes.
Mm.
I agree on that part. Great, wonderful, ma'am. I think we didn't realize how time passed by because we had
Mm.
such a wonderful conversation, right? I thoroughly enjoyed listening to you. Coming to the feedback part, can you hear me, ma'am? Because your video is
Yes,
it's
yes, ma'am. You are
pausing.
audible.
It's going- Yes. Okay. 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 Great.
You
As
are
long as
audible.
I'm audible to you.
Mm.
Yes. Yes. So